Hello Twin Flames, this is Victoria and I'm here with your energy reading. Happy Friday guys, it's almost weekend time. I hope you're all excited. I know I am. It's been an interesting week, just been back from my trip and catching up on all the different business, all the different errands. Yeah, it was a little crazy and I'm really looking forward to the weekend. So yeah, today we're gonna do our usual energy check, but also I'm gonna be doing an extra question. So normally I would go divine feminine masculine and then the connection. Now it will be feminine masculine and then an extra question, and we'll see what it's going to be. I don't know yet, we'll see. Well, the format remains. I'm starting with an oracle deck. I'm sticking with Whispers of the Ocean for now. I miss this deck a lot. And then I have my Hermit Tarot cards here, so we're gonna get some messages between twins. Hopefully, if it doesn't get too long. Okay, so let's start with Oracle. Let's get a card for feminines and masculines. What do we need to know about divine feminines on the journey right now? And guys, please remember, if you like what I'm doing, like the video, share, subscribe, leave a comment, let me know what you like, what you'd like to see more of. And yeah, thank you for those who are already supporting my channel. If you're interested in a personal reading, contact me via email address. And of course, if you'd like to support me otherwise, there is a link for donations and also with my Amazon wish list. I appreciate you all, guys. Thank you so much. So for feminines, we have Life is Better Together with Dolphins, number 4. I love those guys. Seek assistance from your community. Connect with family, friends, or others who will support you. It can be as simple as making a phone call. So right now you're asked to find somebody else from your herd, from your group, whoever you associate yourself with, whoever is part of your group. Find a way, send a message, give them a call, connect if you cannot meet in person, especially during current challenging times. But connect at least so that it doesn't have to be, it doesn't have to be a specific topic, and you don't have to talk about your concerns, fears, issues, whatever is bothering you, right? It's more about just, like it says, life is better together. It's more about reminding yourself about this feeling of being part of the community, part of the group, that somebody has your back, because we are social animals. As much as we'd like to make it sound like we're all powerful light workers, so we're fine on our own, but from time to time we need that, like energetically, consciously, subconsciously, we need that support. Okay, let's see what we have for divine masculines. And it was number 4, wink wink. Yeah, that was a bit too many. I'm gonna shuffle some more. Please, one card for divine masculine. There we go, that's what I'm saying. Just one card with the turtle, and I saw both the turtles and the dolphins on my trip. Sorry, I'm excited. Adrift in shallow water. That's where they were. Take a few deep breaths and reconnect to your inner peace. Notice the small things and appreciate them. So sounds like divine masculine are going through it today. And yeah, there is certain anxiety, right? When you're in a shallow water, it's like you don't have a big diapason of how you can move around, right? You have just so much of how you can use that amount of water. And it may create some anxiety and some fear. So divine masculines have to breathe and to appreciate small things in their life, even if their day is not going great. Okay, take it how it resonates. It was number 15. Just one of, it's a devil card in major arcana, but it's a card of kind of shifts and changes through pains sometimes, but it's progress. Sometimes it's the only way. Okay, so let's move on to tarot, and I'm back with my Spellcaster tarot. Look what's on the bottom of the deck. So let's see what's going on with Divine Feminines today. What's the energy like for DFs? Gotta pull some clarifiers too. Got Page of Wands. What about Divine Masculines? Ooh, we have 5 of Swords and 10 of Swords. But I was sensing that, and I mean, that anxiety we just spoke about, yeah, that doesn't come from nowhere. And then, what is the extra question gonna be about? What else do we need to know? The extra question is gonna be about so we got King of Swords, but I'm getting that in this case it's more about using communication skills. It's about communicating clearly something. So we'll get some clarifications. Bottom of the deck, 9 of Cups. It's usually about dreams coming true or wishes coming true in this deck, and I remember that it was very interesting explanation in the book that comes with the deck, that this is more, and it looks so great, right, with a genie granting wishes. But it's also about, kind of emphasizes the individual being sort of like up in the air or up in the clouds with their thoughts, not being too grounded. So that could be a thing. Okay, let's clarify. Please clarify Page of Wands for Divine Feminines. Alright, 6 of Cups, that's cool. Please clarify 10 of Swords and 5 of Swords for masculines. And by the way, 10 and 5, and we had number 15 in the Oracle deck. Okay, there we go, close, it flew away. Okay, and please clarify King of Swords. All right, Queen of Cups. Of course, it will be communication about love, expression of love. Bottom of the deck, Page of Cups. Believing. This deck, it's my card for believing. You see, there's a kind of like a theme here. So the underlying energy is like, believe in miracles, but stay grounded. Stay, you know, remember that you still create in reality in 3D. Okay, so Divine Feminines. Page of Wands and 6 of Cups. So it's definitely a hint of inspiration, the way I'm like getting a sense for it. It's kind of like Divine Feminine getting inspired, like this innocent enthusiasm about something new. Could be, you know, some new idea, some new sort of creative spark that got you excited. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. It could be, that project could be a trip actually. You could be planning a travel. But anyway, the reasoning behind it, or the way it came about, is through certain memories and certain innocent wishes. We're talking about wishes a lot today, but yeah, you know, it's one of the driven factors kind of behind the scenes of those unrealized wishes and dreams from our childhood, right? 6 of Cups here. Something that we wanted maybe for very simple, very pure reasons. It comes around, it doesn't leave us, it stays there if we don't realize it. So now it's kind of like, for some of you, it's a chance to make it come true. It's pretty cool. For Divine Masculines, we have all those swords, 10 plus 5. So it's kind of like, it's pain, but it's also, with 5 of Swords, it's kind of like being tired from having to play games, something like that, of not feeling comfortable in that anymore. And that's where we saw adrift in shallow water, right? So you don't feel like fish in the water anymore, divine masculines. It's like you're still fish, you're still technically in the water, but you're not happy in that specific situation, right? Like in this card. The clarifiers for this is actually Eight of Swords in reverse and the Star in reverse. Yeah. So you're trying to let go of self-sabotaging thoughts, but it's difficult because you don't see what you're aiming for right now. It's like divine masculine is so tired and in pain, like going through it, like I was saying at the beginning. And remember that they don't even see where they're going anymore. It's like they're in a thick fog where they're just trying to make it out of the fog safe, you know? They can't really tell where is what. They don't have any navigation system. They're just like, okay, I'm just gonna have to be careful and just gonna power through, something like that. And so communicating something clearly. So there is a challenge for both of the twins to communicate to each other about their love, the love they have for each other. And of course, it's not just a romantic love. It's, you know, it's basically love on all the levels. So for some of you, depending on like where you are, it could be about expressing how you appreciate each other as a friend, as a colleague, a partner, a lover for some of you, right? Like whatever it is, it needs to be acknowledged and appreciated. But that's the challenge, right? Because, and then your situation applies, right? There is certain karma, there is certain specifics of why it's not so easy. So yeah, this is the twins. I'm hearing finding ways, so thinking about ways, right? That's the King of Swords, like being logical about it. When is the right time? What are the right words? What can I do with, you know, what I have at my disposal right now? And it's tricky because it's not easy. It's not supposed to be easy. That's the whole point, right? So what are you going to be brave enough to do? What are you going to, you know, how much of a strategy are you going to plan? Don't go too far because you can get too carried away with it. But yeah, in this case, the major card was the Swords one, right? The Cups is like a secondary one. So it's like your inspiration for this, whatever it is you are doing. And the main thing is to stick with your logic, to think about the impact, right? To be wise about it. Okay, we have time for the messages. So, Hermit Tarot. Let's get some messages from Divine Masculines to Divine Feminines first. What's in their heart and mind? Yeah, so the card about jealousy. On top of everything they're dealing with. But you see, that's the part of the Five of Swords. It's the illusion and it's this desire to kind of, it's like a shallow desire to be in the center of attention, right? Like if somebody's like, well, if my twin flame, right, if my DF is spending time with somebody else, then I'm not, you know, they don't care about me. That sort of like elusive idea. Okay, I think I got enough. We have, yeah, I'm a very jealous person. So it's part of the thing that's making them, you know, that giving them that pain. I just want space. Yep. They don't want to be adrift in a shallow water. No shallow water, please. What do you want? They're asking you, Divine Feminine. They're wondering, actually. They're still too shy to ask, but they're wondering. So something that you've done or said recently confused them on where you are in this communication, in this connection. And what do you want, really? So if from your side, if you're really expecting something from DMs, don't think they're just gonna read your mind or like, oh yeah, we are communicating telepathically, right? They're gonna know. Not necessarily, especially in these connections. Because even if DMs are very good generally at, you know, They understand the psychology of communication. They know what healthy relationships are about. And newsflash, very, very few people just in general know that, or have some knowledge, have some experience in that. So we're having a bad start to that premise. But even if they do, this connection is so unusual and supposed to provoke us in a good way, right? To kind of have us get out of our comfort zone and expand and heal and grow. So it's not going to be as straightforward, even if they already have a good mechanism, that works for them with their significant others. It may just not make sense to them now, and it's not anyone's fault. It's important to acknowledge that when you are expecting something, although of course you're not supposed to have expectations, right? You need to have your boundaries, you need to make sure it's healthy, but other specifics, the more prescriptive you're gonna be about what you want, the longer it's gonna take you to see the progress that you're looking for. And it's still not gonna be exactly the way you want it. To get you to be more open-minded, right? But what we see right now, let's wrap it up, Victoria, is that divine masculines are a little confused. It's like, I'm not sure, what do you want? You want me to back off? You want me to communicate more? You want us to hang out? You need some information from me? So if you're looking for something from them, you may want to reach out and give them a hint. Or if you have a way of doing that indirectly through other people or social media, then do that, so that they have a better idea, what they're shooting for, like what is going on. Now messages from DFs to DMs, please. Okay, anything else? I guess not. Okay, we have a couple of messages. I'm in so much pain. That's interesting. But that could be related to the help that Divine Feminine is asked to ask for. I hope you'll wait for me. Yeah, so definitely looks like Divine Feminine wants to say that they need some time and space for themselves, figure out some things, work on themselves, invest in mission, whatever it is. So yeah, they're just taking space. So that could be one of the things that's confusing to the masculine, because if according to them everything was going fine, and then suddenly you kind of shifted your energy and took it with you, your wonderful energy, and focused on something else, they're like, did I do something wrong? What is going on, right? So you may want to at least let them know that you're doing fine, and in 3D, not telepathically, that everything is fine and you just need some space for yourself. Okay, I hope this has been good for you guys. I've actually ordered a new Oracle deck that's coming in this weekend, so I'm excited. I'm definitely going to do some readings for you with that deck. It's super cool. And for now, I love you all, and I'll talk to you later. Bye, everyone.